Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode from the Music Den. My name is Armando Venditti. I'm your host. For this episode, I'm going to do a music review of a new CD that came out in January of this year from a progressive rock band from the UK by the name of Rain. Now, I'm going to show you the CD as best I can. Forgive the glare. There we go. Okay. This is their second album. They're a progressive, as I say, a progressive rock band from the UK. A second album following this album follows their I guess debut album, Singularity, from 2020. And it comes in a 3-panel digipack. And I don't know about you guys, but when you have these digipacks that are very sort of glossy, they're very glossy, they're kind of very slippery to handle. In the band, you have Andy Edwards on drums, additional guitars, keyboards, and programming. You have Rob Welcott. I hope I say the names correctly. Forgive me if I don't. On guitar, keyboards, and vocals. You have John Jawit on bass and vocals, and you have Miron, spelled Mirron, on guitars, vocals, and programming. Both albums are on Great Electric P recordings. I'm just folding this up here. And this album, again, how can I explain this album to you? This album is fantastic. Sorry, I have to put it up again. This album is a fantastic album. All tracks are written and arranged and performed by Rain. The album consists of 9 tracks. And being a progressive rock band, they are not the progressive rock band of what you would consider to be progressive rock of the 70s, where you have long keyboard passages, intricate arrangements, guitar and keyboard solos, 20-minute suites here and there. The songs are more concise, they're shorter. The average length of a track is about 8 minutes and change. The longest track length is about 8 minutes and 29 seconds. I can't say enough good things about this album. I've listened to it about 3 times now, and every time I listen to it, I like it even more. It's fantastic. The album opens up with there are 2 instrumentals. It opens up with one instrumental called I hope I pronounce this correctly, Gna. It's spelled Genau, and it's 1 minute and 40 seconds. And what it is, it's an introduction to the album, obviously, but it's a hell of an introduction. You have big, bombastic drums, huge swelling guitars, and just some vocal phrasing that comes in, almost like a choral type of production, like arrangement, but just very fantastic. I can't say enough about it. It leads into the next track called Hypnosis, which is one of the highlights for me on the album. And there's just some fantastic guitar work on this album. Hypnosis is one of the songs where it's almost, I call it guitar shredding on the album, on this track, and it continues on other tracks as well. Hypnosis is a highlight, something new, which is it's one of the shortest tracks. It's like 3 minutes and just about 3 minutes 22 seconds, which is great. That's more of in the pop vein. Radio Silence, the title track, is again amazing. the guitar work on all these tracks are fantastic. Solid State is another 8-minute epic. Bring It Back is again another epic that clocks in at 8 minutes 16 seconds. Track 7, Never Ending Circle, for me is the album highlight. There's a section of the track where you have the guitars and the keyboards sort of interweaving with one another, playing off one another, sort of wrapped around one another. And then the track fades out. And then the drums come back in. Just basically, Andy Edwards is there on drums, just holding everything down, just keeping everyone going, pushing ahead, just fantastic. There are some time signature changes in terms of almost like a swing arrangement on a couple of the tracks. To me, Never Ending Circle is a highlight among highlights of the album. The next track, Winter Sun, clocks in again at 1:49, and it's just a nice atmospheric acoustic piano piece, just piano, and it sort of signals the end of the album. I mean, 8 out of 9 songs and ending the album near the end of the album, yeah, it would. But it just sort of, you just sort of get the feeling from it that it literally is nearing the end of the album. The final track on this album is called Fear in the Night. And again, it, as I said before, it clocks in at 8 minutes, 29 seconds. Again, it's another sprawling epic. I cannot say enough good things about this album. This album, I mean, it'll be in my CD player for the time being until something else comes along that takes over. For me, I like bands. I've been realizing that I like bands that take chances and with musically, and this album does not fail in that respect whatsoever. I found this album, you can find both albums, Singularity and Radio Silence, on Amazon. You can find them on on Discogs. You can find them on Bandcamp, and they're priced really reasonably on Amazon and on Discogs. And believe me, again, you will not be disappointed. Just take a chance and listen to it. You can even listen to it on YouTube. It's featured on YouTube. So yeah, this is a fantastic piece of work. I am totally blown away. And there are certain albums that come along once in a while that just surprise you and just want to make you listen to them over and over again. And this is one of those albums. So, if you want to try something new and try and dive into a brand new band that you may not have heard of, please give Rain a chance, and I promise you won't be disappointed. That's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and please hit like and subscribe. Both those options help improve my visibility on YouTube. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care of one another, and we will see you very soon. Bye for now.